Yes, people, what is going on? Chelsea 4, Morecambe 0. And look, we're through at the fourth round. That's the most important thing. It was a decent game of football. It was a pretty straightforward game of football. It was just simple, really. Having said that, we played a very strong side. There are a few things to take in, a few different things to process and whatever. So we're just going to get straight into it. That's not going to waste any time. First one of these I've done in there a while that hasn't been a rant or me being slightly annoyed. I questioned the starting lineup, I must be honest, to start the game. I wanted to go strong. I don't know if I wanted to go that strong. That was a little bit of a surprise for me. Excuse also the neighbour as well, playing the terrible, tasteless classical music next door as well, which is why I'm going to try and talk quite quickly and quite loudly, so I can drown it out. I was a bit sceptical about the starting lineup because I was wanting to go strong. I wanted to play Kai Havertz. I wanted to play Timo Werner. Both of them got on the score sheet. We'll go into that in a moment. So I was quite happy in that regards. But Mason Mount, I wanted him to get a rest. He played not a full 90 minutes. Thank God he came off, which is great. But yeah, it was small things like Zuma. I don't know why he played, we had Tomori and we had Rudiger that we could have been fine with. Dave had to play. Emerson, I'm fine with, I'm chill with that. But then also, there was just weird things that happened. I'm glad that Hudson-Odoi got some real minutes. Yeah, that was a big bonus. Angerin got on as well. I didn't realise he could make 5 stubs, which makes things slightly easier. But yeah, let's just go into the game. Of course, Chelsea go 1-0 up. The goal coming from Mason Mount. Look what happens when you shoot from distance. See what happens? Amazing. When you go a bit more central, move the ball a bit quicker. So quick, you just shoot it from 30 yards away from goal into the bottom corner. Absolutely superb. Then let's go for the second goal. The second goal was a lovely ball across to Kai Havertz. Havertz back across goal. It's probably going to go in itself. But Timo Werner tucks it in from a yard. I'm very happy for him. And very happy for Kai Havertz. He got the fourth goal, Kai Havertz. The third one came from Callum Hudson-Odoi, an absolutely superb pass from Hakim Ziyech, who I think was probably one of the man of the matches of this game. Wasn't perfect, but he had some absolutely brilliant passes and some lovely through balls and crosses and things like that. So really, really nice player to have available to us. It is Hakim Ziyech for sure. And then the final goal is Kai Havertz, and this is the one that makes me the happiest. That was just pure determination to get up there. That was pure determination to get involved, to want to head the ball, hit the target and score. That was it. That was the big thing. It was pure determination to do it. So the main thing I will say about this game is, yes, it was pretty straightforward. We should have beaten Morecambe anyway. You look at Leeds, they lost to Crawley. Upsets can happen. So we went strong. We went strong for the right reasons, to try and get ourselves out of a little bit of a rut that we're in. But the people that we had in, that everyone went, bloody hell, that's particularly strong. They did do enough. They did do their piece. Timo Werner wasn't perfect, but got on the score sheet, so you can't argue with that. Kai Havertz got on the score sheet and assisted. Probably my man of the match. Mason Mount didn't really want to play him, but he scored, so you can't argue with that one as well. Hudson-Odoi did well. I don't know if that's going strong. Maybe it just shows how good squad depth we have. But he did his piece as well. Dave, we didn't have an option. Billy Gilmore, I thought, played very nicely in the centre of the park. Was he put under a hell of a lot of pressure? No. But even when he was, he dealt with it. I remember the one early on, he had a missed, a poor touch, poor control. He then wins the ball back by getting a toe to it and then wins the foul. Small little things like that. For a young kid, it is brilliant. Absolutely superb. Maybe would have liked to seen a couple of the youngsters slightly earlier. The Tomori thing kind of baffled me. I'm very happy he took off Zuma, but I didn't think he'd bring on Tomori, if that makes sense. I don't know why. I actually said in my live stream, I don't think we're going to see Tomori play for Chelsea again, which is really annoying because I am a very big fan of Tomori. I like him a lot. And I think he's going to be a classic example of one of those ones that got away if we let him go. So if we are going to get rid of him, it's going to be on loan. I don't think it's going to happen because Christensen's still not 100%. But yeah, no, I think, look, I mean, let's just take it as it is. We were good enough to win the game, but we didn't exactly have to do a great deal more than that. So yeah, it's just one of those ones, we're through the fourth round, chill. Other teams aren't, like Leeds, which is, funny and whatever, chill. But it shows what can happen. It shows what can happen. You've got to go through in these things. And although we didn't whack them 7-0 or whatever, 5-0, 6-0, or the score predictions that I saw and whatever, we went through. That's the most important thing. We went through. We played some reasonable football. We moved the ball relatively well. Still a little bit sideways, backward, passy for me. Sometimes I want to be a little bit more direct. But one of the main things I want to kind of get across and whatever, and I'm going to kind of finish on this, it's quite a big point, is I thought the game would change after half-time. We went 2-0 up, and they were very much bank of 4, bank of 5, and then the one running around up front doing all the hard work. Fine. Chill. We broke that down. We broke that down 3 times, and then the other one was one of the occasions it was a little bit easier. But we broke it down, which is a big positive from us, something that we have been struggling to do previously. It shows that we can do it, but the game never changed. And I think a lot of people are going to probably go into this game going, we beat them 4-0, but we could have probably beaten them more. Maybe we should have had 7 or whatever. Let's just kind of bring it back down to a level that we can all understand and we can all appreciate. Is we still had to break down pretty much 11 men. There were 11 men behind the ball. We had to break it down. That's not an easy thing to do at all. We did it 4 occasions. Brilliant. Chill. But the floodgates never opened. Fine. That's all right. They came there with a job. They tried to do the whole, we're just going to park the bus and then score one on the counter-attack. But, of course, when you go 2-0 up, when you go 3-0 up, the game's over. The game's done and dusted. They are a decent side in League 2. They are just outside the playoffs. They don't want to run around and try and absolutely go hell for leather. If you play a team in the FA Cup where you can get a real banana skin one, it's because they're mid-table and they've got pretty much nothing to go for. Where the teams you want to play in the FA Cup are ones that are kind of out of form a bit, don't really know what to do, and they can just, do you know what, we're just going to go for it. They're the ones you want to be able to play, because after a while you just go, brilliant, just pop it there, pop it round there, and then 15 minutes later you're 3-0 up. That's what you want to do. But that's not always possible. We played a team today that wanted to sit back, they wanted to soak up pressure, and they did it, to be fair to them, and it took us a while to score, but when we did, the game was pretty much done. When we got the second goal, it was game over. So look, it's not perfect, it's not ideal, but it is what it is. It's a game of football that all we had to do was get through, and we're through. That's it. That's all we can say. That's all you can argue. We are through. That is the most important thing. People were saying, oh, if we lose today, is that Frank's job gone? No, it wasn't. We didn't lose anyway, so it's completely irrelevant. We just had to be the better 11 players today. The tactics were set out from the word go, and all we had to do was score more goals than them. And we had every opportunity to do it because of their tactics against... We didn't even have to have any. Just try and do what we can, and that was it. That was it. So... yeah, I don't know. I'm rambling on now. I'm just going to finish it. Look, we've done what we can. We've done what we needed to do. Thanks for watching. If you're new around here, make sure you like, share and subscribe. Chelsea are through at the 4th round. Yeah, it's just one of those ones. Boss. See you later.